At a few achievements of the network during this past 2 years, I think it's worthwhile to look back to realize the important work that has been done by the focal point and the members and the people supporting this network. The network got organized, structured, a share web was developed, a very good working relationship established with other network, specifically the Disaster Risk Reduction Network and the Rural Development Network. Tools were developed, the climate and ERR check. The handbook was an important achievement of this network. Several capacity building sessions, sensitization sessions were organized by the network in Bern and abroad in Asia, in Latin America, and in Africa. Finally, and I think we shouldn't forget that part, the network has helped to mobilize additional funding for climate change. As you know, at the end of February, the Parliament has decided to allocate to SDC additional monies for climate change and water. In that context, we, SECO and SDC received 125 million Swiss franc, 62 for SECO, 63 for SDC. And this is, I consider it myself as an achievement of the network activity. These are a few items. I see that Daniel Mazzeli is drinking a lot of coffee, or I hope it's mate de coca. Let's now look at a few challenges ahead. I see two main challenges. The first one is, I would call it the consolidation of the network, and the second one, the growth of the network. The face-to-face meeting this week is definitely an important element of the consolidation. Nevertheless, I strongly believe that the main factor to consolidate the network is the program development. If our pipeline and our program in the thematic climate change is growing, automatically I think the purpose and the dynamism of the network will grow. And we have good conditions to reach that consolidation. As I mentioned earlier, we have additional resources, and in the future, in the few months to come, every unit within SDC is going to develop project and program in the field of climate change. The portfolio will grow, and automatically the network should be positively influenced by this development. The second challenge is the growth of the network. We have to grow, and I insist on the growth, but organically. Organically, I think we don't need some external how should I call it, external pressure to grow or to change or to merge networks or to restructure ourselves. This has to be a natural mechanism within the dynamism of the network members. So growing means not only internally, but also welcoming new members, and that's definitely a challenge to be able to accommodate new members without losing our focus. And this will make the management issue probably more challenging for the focal point. So we have these two challenges: consolidation, growth. And growth means welcoming more knowledge, basically, through new members, scientific knowledge, geographical diversity, an enrichment of the network. Now, with regard to the face-to-face, my intention is not to comment in details on the program, but I would welcome a discussion on the future not now, but during this week, and I'm interested to hear about the conclusion by the end of the week. A discussion on the future of the face-to-face meetings. Does it make sense in the future to have global face-to-face meetings? If yes, is it better to have them in Bern or in a partner country where field visit can be organized? Or would it be better to have regional workshops in order to have more ownership, eventually a stronger participation of the people from that region? I think a discussion during that week on this topic could be interesting for all of us.